here's a tutorial on how to request a recommendation on LinkedIn. So while you're on your homepage, if you go to your profile, you can click on Add Profile section. And underneath this, you'll find the option for additional information. You'll want to click this. Now you'll see the Request a Recommendation option. If you click the plus sign, this is the pop-up box that will allow you to choose who you want to receive a recommendation from. So for example, I'll put in my current supervisor, Carol. So she comes right up. You will have to be connected with the person on LinkedIn for them to leave a recommendation for you. So once you click the person, then you're going to want to identify the relationship you have with them. So Carol is my current supervisor, so she managed me directly. But peruse through these and see which ones make the most sense for your recommendee. If they taught you, if they mentored you, and so on. And then you're going to want to identify what position you had at the time that this person either worked with you or oversaw your work and so forth. Okay. Then after you choose these two, you'll hit next. And this is where you're going to write a message saying, hey, Carol, would you be willing to recommend me or put a recommendation on my LinkedIn profile? So really spend some time on this. People take time out of their day to write these, and so it does take some time. And so just be courteous and ensure that you're letting them know this doesn't have to be a quick thing or anything, that they can really take their time on it if they need it. Great. So once they accept their invitation to leave a recommendation and they write it, where that will end up is actually, if you scroll down your profile, you'll see the recommendations that people have left for you all the way down here. And so you can see one that was left for me. So then you can view it, see what they said, and reach back out to them, just give them a thanks for taking the time to do that. And so that's really all there is to receiving a recommendation. There is also an option to give recommendations to other people as well. And so if you wanted to do that, let's say I wanted to leave a recommendation for Carol, I can search Carol's name. I'd go onto her profile, and then I would go and click on this More button right here. From there, I can also request a recommendation from this too, so this is another avenue where you can do that. Or I could recommend her myself. So if I wanted to click this, a similar box will pop up. I'll mention my relationship to Carol, so I reported directly to her. And then the position that she was in when I reported to her, so her current position. To the next button, and then this is where I can write my recommendation for her, hit send, and then we're good to go. So whether you want to recommend somebody or have them recommend you, that's how you do it through LinkedIn, and it's a really powerful facet of LinkedIn that you could use to your advantage.